Okay, a particle, so this is a particle problem. A particle moves along the x-axis with velocity at time t is greater than or equal to 0, given by this velocity right here. Okay, so A says we need to find the acceleration of the particle at time t equals 3. Okay, so you need to know that acceleration is the derivative of the velocity. So I'm going to go ahead and say acceleration is the derivative of the velocity. Looks like this is getting blurry, but that's okay, I hope. Okay, so I'm looking up here and I'm saying, well, I need the derivative of that to get the acceleration. Well, the derivative of -1 is nothing, so I don't have to worry about that. The derivative of e to the 1 minus t is e to the 1 minus t. But then we need to use the chain rule, so we are going to multiply it by the derivative of 1 minus t, which is -1, which equals negative e to the 1 minus t. So that is going to be the acceleration. The acceleration at time t equals 3. I'm literally going to plug in 3, and I'm going to get negative e to the -2, which equals -1 over e squared, and that's, well, you can't see that, can you? Well, it's -1 over e squared, and boop, we're done with A. Totally done. Okay, piece of cake. So let's have a look at B now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in B. All right. Is the speed of the particle increasing at time t equals 3? You guys mess this up constantly. The speed is increasing, and you have to know this, when the velocity and the acceleration have the same sign. Okay? So we want to know, is the speed increasing when t equals 3? So if you have a look, we already figured out the acceleration at t equals 3. This is a negative number. So I might go ahead and I might say, oh, acceleration is negative. And now let's check the velocity. So the velocity is given right up here. So at t equals 3, I'm literally going to plug in 3, and I'm going to say, let's see, the velocity at 3 is -1 plus e to the -2. Is that positive or is that negative? Well, let's think. So that's the same thing as -1 plus 1 over e squared. So I'm not exactly sure, but e squared is going to be, I don't know, like 8 or 9. So -1 plus 1 over 8, that's totally going to be negative. So velocity is negative, and you're going to say speed is increasing because acceleration and velocity have the exact same sign. And you're going to be done with that. And I don't think I messed up too bad, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this and I'm going to do C and D on the next one.